Today I would like to share with you some of my thoughts on the second leg of my journey as a gypsy nomad living full-time in my car. I call that the second leg of my journey in my life. And how long will I do this lifestyle? Stay tuned, guys. Hey guys, Linda here, Serene and Simple Life with today's Sit and Share Sunday. Thank you for joining me. Today I am going to share with you what I call the second leg of my journey. Living full-time in my car as a gypsy nomad. So thanks for joining me. And as well as that, I am also going to share with you how long will I do this lifestyle? What do you think? 3 more months? Which will bring me to just about a year, 3 years, or for the rest of my life? Well, let's get started. I just read an article in Fortune magazine that stated the average lifespan is 78.7 years old. If we are fortunate enough to make it to almost 80, 78.7 is the average lifespan. Well, I decided to do the math, and math is not a favorite subject of mine. At 61 years old, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I came up with something like 17.3 years left in my life, God willing, if I make it to the average lifespan. Wow. You know, that doesn't feel like much time left. And I am looking at some notes here because I blog also. So this is in a blog, and I've been meaning to tell you guys that if you want to sign up for my Serene and Simple Life blog, I have the link in the video as well. But, you know, I want to make the most of my life to fulfill dreams, make a difference, and have fun, right? Second leg of my journey. Statistically, my life is 3/4 over, or with 1/4 left to fill up with fun, dreams, experiences, and making a difference. So I'm not going to look at how much time I have left. I'm going to look at how I use it. Now, the first leg of my journey, I consider, was 9 years of marriage, you know, being a single mom, you know, keeping a roof over my kid's head and sticks and bricks. And that span was about 19 years. 19 years of the first leg, you know, after I went into adulthood. Then, you know, as a mom, then your role as a mom changes over time. They're not needing me to console and advise and help like I want to. So I've got to find a new journey, a new beginnings. And I feel not only am I on the second leg of my journey, but I am given a second chance, new beginnings. So that just really gets me stoked. And in my faith, people tell me that I'm going to experience that God is returning, and I already am experiencing God's returning what the locust has stolen. Divorce, alcoholism, you know, I'm sober 29 years, and now I've got my best years ahead of me. So, you know, I'm a grandma now, and I miss and I love my grandchildren more than life itself. But I have been called on this second leg, like Job in the Bible, leaving his family behind, to live life as a nomad, as a gypsy. And I am pretty dang excited about that. I'm pretty dang excited to see, you know, where this journey is taking me. when my daughter got married, life changed as I knew it. It was really something else I wanted to add to that. It really ceased to exist as I knew it, and it was just kind of me, myself, and I. So, and I know that some of this is an overlap of my personal story and my whys, but this is just expressing to you the second leg of my journey. And now, how long will I do this lifestyle? So I'm going to change my notes here a little bit. I tell you that I keep notes too so that I don't become a babbling brook. For some of you, I may sound like that even with notes. So anyways, but this lifestyle was necessary for my sanity, for my spiritual health, as well as for my financial health. My business needs and needed a cash flow, and so this is giving me new opportunities and new beginnings, the second leg. So how long will I do this lifestyle? The thought crosses my mind from time to time. I had a friend ask me the other day, "So Linda, how long are you going to do this?" Well, probably she asked me several months ago. No clue. I still don't have a clue. All as I know, and I think she was referring to lifestyle living in a car, just in a car, in a van, it didn't matter. And it's a fair question. It's a question that I would ask a friend or a family member if they were going to choose an unconventional lifestyle as I have. Well, how long are you going to do this? Hopefully just 2 weeks and you'll get it out of your system. Well, that's really not me, because I don't believe that anything, when you want to do something, that it should be really any less than a year. I think you should give anything at least a year. And the reason being is we go through a lot of seasons in change and in newness, just like, like the winter can be the hard time, and the spring things are looking up, and summer you're cruising and things are doing well, and then fall comes and you're reevaluating and looking ahead to what's on down the road. So September 15th is when I took off, and I'll be a year here, and just as you're watching this, in just a month or two. I just don't have a definitive answer. I'm going to just reevaluate it after a year. I am a goal setter. I'm one who's like, okay, 6 months, year, 2 years. So I'll reevaluate, and I've been asking and will be asking God all along, take me where you want to take me and use me how you want to use me. And I really don't know how that looks right now. But many years ago, I attended a convention with Creative Memories, and a dear friend was a main stage speaker, and she titled her topic, "It's Always Too Soon to Quit." And I will never, ever forget that. You can apply that to so many things in your life. It's always too soon to quit, right? So, I just feel like anything less than a year would be too soon to quit. And you know what? After a year, hey, if this isn't what's, I meet someone, God has a different plan, life changes, they say he's busy, while we're busy making plans, he's laughing. So I don't know, what's around the corner, but I know that I've never done anything remotely like this, living in a car full time. Most of my days spent outdoors, especially right now. It used to be in the library, but now it's outdoors, and I need to give this a chance, right? Anything that's new, we need to give it a chance to get used to, a chance to travel and see the country. Whenever I'm thinking about, can I keep doing this, which that doesn't occur to me right now, but I always go back to my whys too, and I hope you watch that video, and if not, I'll have it in the links. Why, the 10 whys, and you always go back to your whys and you revisit, why am I doing this? I was taught that in counseling when I was trying to save my marriage, is why did we get married? Where was the love? What was it? Go back to your photo albums, look, check out what was the whys, and see if you can't revitalize and re-spark those whys. And so that's another tidbit, a takeaway for It's always too soon to quit. You know, I want God to have, it sounds funny, like I'm putting him like in this box where, okay, God, this is what you need to do, and I'll give you the time. But it's not really that. I just want to just keep going day by day by day, and how he'll use me, and how he wants to put me on this path, and what he wants me to do next. And if I put the whole thing in a box, like, okay, September 15th, a year, I'll probably be done, or next year at this time, then I feel like that's myself getting in the way, and I don't want to do that. So really, I'm living one day at a time as well. And I just don't want to rush anything. I don't want to miss the blessings. And in my life, I look back and I'm like, there was times when it was Linda's way, and I rushed things, and I wanted to make things happen or not happen, you know, personal things and relationships, and in, you know, business, and this is when this is going to be. And if I'd have just rolled with it more, I think, you know, I'll find my answer as I go, and how long I'll do this. So, God willing, I'm going to be living my best years yet. And God willing, that is more than 17 years. So we do take this one day at a time. And I do believe that being in Serenity Sedan, you know, for a year, I told you, is really a good place to start. It's getting a little bright here. And then, you know, on September 15th, we celebrate a year of sweet bliss off the treadmill into the great unknown. And I may just start down on countdown number 2 year. Who knows, right? We don't know. We don't know. And that's the way we roll in this lifestyle. We roll as like a, you know, a happy traveler, nomad, gypsy soul. You know, people say happy camper. You know, I'm finding more and more too that I'm a traveler, not a camper. So I'm doing this job, and this job, I'm doing a little countdown on it, about 10 weeks to go, and I'll be happy being a happy traveler after that, behind the wheel. And well, I do go on the weekdays. You know, I'm going. I'm still going. Just living one day at a time, living life one day at a time. I know I'm repeating myself, and I'm just looking forward to the journey on down the road. So I hope that gives you an idea of, if you are thinking about this lifestyle, how long you'll do it, that you don't really put a date on it, other than give yourself the time that's needed, and give yourself a good amount of time, which I personally believe is at least a year, and then you can always reevaluate and see where things are going for you on down the road. So, okay guys, trying to keep these around 15 minutes now. Blessings in your day, enjoying the journey, and I hope you'll subscribe for more the Sit and Share Sundays, and I'm doing Trivia Tuesdays and Travel Thursdays, and yeah, I just enjoy your company. I enjoy talking to you, and I appreciate your comments. So subscribe, click the bell for updates, and we will see you on down the road. Later.